good morning. I'm going to talk about Veterans Day. It all started when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in World War II. And I'll tell you a little history about World War II. Well, the Japanese, they bombed Pearl Harbor. So America got mad, and the president said, speak softly and carry a big stick or something like that. And they declared war on Japan. That was Teddy Roosevelt. So anyway, we got in a war with Japan. That lasted a while, and they were getting wiped out. So they got a hold of Korea, and so Korea helped them out, and then they started winning the war, and because they had North Korea helping them. So America got fed up. They said, okay, you started this war, we're going to end it. So they got this big bomb called the A-bomb. I went through some of the history books, and I recreated the A-bomb. This is kind of what it looked like, you know. So I'm going to do a demonstration outside. This is the other side of it, and it kind of resembles the A-bomb that fell on Japan. So if you're wondering why Korea and Japan don't get along, is because when we dropped the bomb on Japan, Japan was mad at Korea, and they said, you let us down. You let us down. You let them drop that bomb. You're not our friends. You're not helping us anymore. So that's why Japan and Korea aren't very good friends right now. So next thing I'm gonna show you is a demonstration what happened, how the war ended. So I'll be right back. Okay, well, I hope you have a better understanding what happened. But anyway, next time you see a veteran out at a pizza parlor or walking around, you can find them because they're usually wearing these hats that say, I'm a veteran, or sometimes they have NASCAR or Simplify on their hats. And that's how you find out who they are. A lot of them have beards too. So just make sure you tap them on the shoulder, give them a hug, and thank you for, just tell them thank you for serving our country. And as he or she's turned away, they'll walk away. You just say to them, you say, you as a veteran meant a lot to me. There are no battlefields you can't walk on without using your weapons. When the night sky turns bright with searchlights and smoke, you can look in the mirror and see your reflection. You will not fear danger when it's light outside. But if you stay inside, you can have a warm cup of coffee. So thank you again, mister, for your service, because that means a lot to me. So happy Veterans Day, everybody. Just remember the vets and what they meant for America. Thank you, and have a good day. Goodbye. I haven't told you this. I painted this picture on Wizard of Oz. I'm a pretty good fan of Wizard of Oz, and basically it's a movie about a little girl, and she meets a scarecrow who needs bravery because he's afraid of the crows, something like that, and she goes, well, you come with me. She's getting kind of frustrated. She says, you come with me, I'm going to make sure you have bravery. So she takes him with them, and they go on this walk, and they're walking, and then the road's yellow. I don't know why it's yellow. Then they run across this Tin Man, and I guess he's all rusty, and she gets some oil, and she oils him up. She oils him up, and she goes, why are you so rusty? He goes, well, I need brains because I went out in the rain, and I knew it was raining, but I went out anyway, and I rested solid. But you saved my life. So she goes, okay, you know what? You need to come with me. You have to come with me. I got to take you to the wizard to make sure you get brains. So they're walking around this road, and the dog starts barking. There's a big lion behind this tree, and the lion goes roar, and she gets mad, and she slaps the lion in the face, and she goes, you don't have a heart because you picked on a thing smaller than you. So, and she goes, you're coming with me. And he goes, well, I don't want to go. She goes, well, you're going to go. You're going to go because you need a heart. You shouldn't pick on things smaller than you. So they're all traveling over there. And I guess the ending scene was the Wicked Witch is there. And she's using lightning, some kind of lightning. And it's coming out of her hands. And first she goes at Dorothy's feet, and nothing happens, so she sees the Tin Man, and he's metal, he's a conductor of electricity, so she zaps him, and he falls to the ground, and he's dying, and he turns to Dorothy, he says, save me, Dorothy. So Dorothy finally gets up. She got hurt a little bit. She gets up, she grabs the witch, and she throws him off the castle, and he falls out of the castle, and he blows up, and the Tin Man crawls over and says, come over here, I want to see you with my own eyes, because I guess his eyes got messed up, or I guess the makeup got in his eyes. So she goes, I can't let you die here. So she kind of helps him back to the wizard, and they polish him up, and then he's good as new. So that's the ending. I didn't care for the ending that much. But here's my artwork. This is the lion. See, he's big. He doesn't have a heart. He's always mad. He's always mad at everything. This is Dorothy. I was eating Quaker oatmeals, and this is a female version of the Quaker Oats guy on the oatmeal container. This is the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, and they're always, you notice how they look at each other, they're always fighting. So that's why I made them like they were arguing, because that's all they were doing. And Dorothy, she was getting frustrated with the whole thing. So that's my review on the Wizard of Oz. And this is my artwork, so this is what I painted. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll have more coming this weekend. Have a good week. Okay. Well, hello, YouTube family. My name's John Watt, and I know you're probably bored Thanksgiving week, so I found an activity for you to participate in. This is a rock and roll activity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 5 popular songs, and they're going to be covers done by AC/DC, and they're going to be hits that you already know, but there's going to be a twist to it. I'm going to play other audio things while you're hearing the song, and you're going to get confused, and you got to figure out what song I'm singing, what song I'm covering by AC/DC. So here we go. Okay, so this is song number 1. You gotta guess what it is, covered by AC/DC. Don't get too confused.
In particular, here's the first one, is that last year when Alabama was included in the playoff over Ohio State, remember, it was an Ohio State team that had lost 2 games, so the committee was able to skirt around the comparable term with the two teams, Ohio State and Alabama, and not look at the conference championships won, this case being for the Buckeyes. This would be 2 teams with this similar record, 12-1.
Can you guess what song that was? Guess what song that was? That was Blondie, One Way or Another. I might have gave it away because I said the main chorus of the lyrics, the song gave it away. Okay, now it's time for number 4. This is my rock and roll voice. Number 4. Anyway, that was AC/DC. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know that one? Can you name that one? That was Sharon Crow, Soak Up the Sun. Okay, so that was pretty easy. So now it's time for my next one. Okay, this is song number 3. Was popular in the 80s. Talk about it. We name of that one, right? Yep. Can you guess? Okay, I'll tell you. That was Funky Town. I don't know the name of the group, but it was Funky Town. I used to think it was the F word. You know, it kind of sounds like the F word, but it's Funky Town. So that one was number 3. Okay, so the next one is number 4. Rock and roll. What's the matter with the clothes I wear? Can't you tell that my skirt is too wide? Or maybe I start back while going back to the age of John. Now they were hot now when they had it. You better run, you spend a lot of money. Everybody's... Well, I guess the song ended too quick on that one. Can you guess what that one was? That was Billy Joel Armstrong. It's still rock and roll to me. My voice is going out because this is my rock and roll voice. Okay, I got one more. We got one more. I'm saving the easy one for the last one. I gotta start number 1 now. This is number 1. Big right. I got just one life. And a world that keeps on pushing me around. Will I stand my ground? And I won't back down. I won't back down, baby. Well, I think I kind of ruined that one. Because I said the name of the song and the lyrics as I was singing it. So, those are my 5 songs. I hope you didn't get too confused hearing the other music with it, but that was all part of the fun game you can play during Thanksgiving week when you're not at school. So, join me and I'll have some more videos up soon. And if I don't see you before Thanksgiving, have a good Thanksgiving and leave the turkey for me. Today is December 7th, 1941. No, I'm sorry, it's 2018. But I remember December 7th. I was only 5 years old when it happened. December 7th, 1941, when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. So basically what happened is the Japanese stole an airplane design from Howard Hughes. He was a rich multi-millionaire, and they copied his design, and they built a bunch of planes, and they came over and bombed Hawaii. They didn't tell anybody. They just showed their planes. And what were they thinking? You know, because Hawaii wasn't even a state yet. I think it became a state in 1951 or something, but there was a naval base there, and basically, Japan is a tiny, tiny country, and the United States is huge. You know what? What were they thinking? What bright? They weren't very bright for bombing the United States. You know, that's like a ladybug trying to pick a fist fight with Muhammad Ali. You know, no chance in hell that would happen. Oh boy, I don't know what they were thinking. You know, maybe I got a better comparison. It's like a catfish trying to find a bald eagle. You know, I'm using countries as references because catfish look like they come from Japan, and the bald eagle, well, that's our country's bird. And you know, think about, I don't know, whoever designed those planes, they weren't very bright. First of all, they go, well, we copied the plane from Howard Hughes, so now we're gonna make a great plane for our pilots. So they paint the bottom of the plane gray so it matches the sky. They could have painted it blue, but I guess it was cloudy all the time, so they painted it gray. So, and then the pilots are probably all happy. Oh, great, we got fast, great planes designed from the millionaire Howard Hughes, and we're going to use them to bomb Pearl Harbor. We're going to go when everyone's asleep and no one will fight back because we don't want anyone to fight back because we want to surprise them. That wasn't very cool. They could at least warn people. So anyway, these guys paint the bottom of their airplanes gray. So the Japanese see the plane. Oh, this is great. And then someone had the bright idea of putting a red circle on the bottom of the plane. And oh boy, the pilots probably saw that. And they go, oh, what did you do that for? So that's how the kamikaze, they said they knew they're going to die anyway. They have a red target on the bottom of their plane. They could have put the red circle on the side of the plane where the guys down below wouldn't see it. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Then when you ever see the video clips of them shooting, there's always only one guy in the machine gun on the boat, and he's shooting at the Japanese coming after him with the planes. He's probably thinking, hey, is anyone gonna help me out? You know, he's there shooting and no one's helping him out. I'd be pissed too. He was probably pretty upset because no one was helping them out. After all the bombing and everything, the one guy shooting back, because the other people they weren't even around. The Japanese go, we're gonna bomb, no one's around. So they go back to their aircraft carrier, and they land on the aircraft carrier, and they go back to the general, and the general's kind of upset, and he says, we have unwoken a sleeping giant. Well, what? That's your fault, you know. Why'd you think? You should have known that before you're gonna attack a giant country like America. I bet they regret it now. You know, I've been to Hawaii like 50 times back in the 80s before my wife passed away. Probably around 50 times. And every time I went over there, I saw these Japanese people taking pictures. They're probably trying to figure out why they attacked over there, because they probably regret it. They're thinking, what were they thinking? And they're taking pictures to try to figure out the reason. They're trying to reason the whole thing out. That's the only thing I can think of, because, you know, America was so big and they did something so stupid, you know. Anyway, that's what happened on December 7th, 1941, 5 minutes to 8. In Hawaii. Oh, another thing, those people on the radar on the mountains, they saw these planes coming, and they said, oh, it's a flock of birds. They should know the difference between birds and airplanes, so they reported it, and the guys higher up said, oh, don't worry about it, because they were all drunk from drinking the night before, and they were in bed. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Well, hello. Today I'm going to make a gingerbread house right here. And this was a request by a subscriber named Chris Tankersley. I think I pronounced his name right. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to make a gingerbread house. I never have done it before, but I'm going to try my best. And this is just for you, Chris. Just for you. Okay, so here it is. So I'll be back in a few minutes with my cooking apron on. I got the gingerbread house right here. I'm going to open it up. It opens very easily. You don't need a knife. You just open it up. Let's see. Okay. I guess they already made the gingerbread. I don't need to make that. Well, that's a sign of relief, because I never done this before, but I'll try my best. So apparently I don't have a knife. But I got a nail. I found a nail out here. So I'm gonna, instead of running to the kitchen to get a knife, I'm gonna use a nail to open up the package. So here we go. Open up the package of the gingerbread house. It's kind of weird. They put little windows in it and everything. You know, why do they make a window like that? You can't even see out of it. At least they make it hollow so it looks like a window. How could the little gingerbread man inside look out the window and it's blocked off? So here's one portion of the house. Boy, this side has a chimney. So I'm taking this out to show you what it looks like. Normally I would wear gloves, but there's no one else eating it but me and my dogs, so I'm not going to wear gloves. But here's the other one. Of course, the windows are blocked off, so the little man inside can't see out of the gingerbread house. I have no idea what... I think this is probably the roof. There's the grooves in it. At least it looks kind of like a roof. At least there's no holes in it to let the rain in, like they made a mistake with the doors on the other... the windows on the other one. So this is the roof. This is the other part of the roof. I'm going to put it down here. You know... And we got here... And they're a mistake, man. Look at they made roofs so they're blocked off. And they got these little pieces of candy right here. I guess, I don't know what they are. I look at the box. Oh, I guess they go on the roof. See? They go on the roof. I guess kind of confusing reading all this stuff. Pretty complicated. So I'm going to put the candy aside. I don't know what this is. Flour or something. Feels kind of like gushy. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's icing. It says icing on the thing here. I wonder if it stays fresh in here. Oh boy, it doesn't have an expiration date. I guess it's okay. Have more in here. Let's see. Little balls. I don't know. I guess this goes on the roof. Well, yeah. Hold on. I have to go get a pan and put this stuff on. I'm not gonna just leave it on the table. If I'm gonna make if I put it on the table and make it, I'd have to leave it here and eat it here with my dogs on the table. So I'm gonna go get a dish and put it on the dish. That way I can make it. We can take it out and celebrate New Year's and eat it out there. So just hold on. Okay, so now I'm back. I had to raise this up so you could see it in the camera. What I did, I put some cushions on the table and I got Ralph's doggy blanket for a tablecloth. So here we go. I'm gonna place the plate on here, and I don't like to read the instructions. I just look at the pictures, and that's how you figure things out. It's too complicated to read the instructions. They're never right anyway, and they're always written in Spanish for some reason. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Apparently, according to the pictures, I gotta use this plastic thing here. So I'm gonna put it on here like that. Okay, next it looks pretty dirty here. Anyway, I got this here. Hold on. Okay, so I got this here. So I got this plastic piece here. This goes right here. That's what I'm understanding in the directions. So now I gotta cut this up. Cut this out, the little pouch here. Oh boy. I don't know why you can't just buy it in the store already made. Instead you taking time to build it when you just buy it in the store, have someone else, pay someone else to do it. This is already being pretty ridiculous doing this. So for one thing, it's really hard, so it's kind of hard to push out a little sack. Gosh, man. Why do they make it so hard? At least have it runny. Okay, here it comes out. I'm not even getting this right. I know I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. There's spaces in between the thing. All I care about is probably holding the darn thing in place. So as you can see, I just halfway did it because the stuff wouldn't come out. It wasn't thick, and it was too thick. So I guess let me see here. So after you do that, looks like you put hold on. Got upside down. You put frosting on the side here. I guess it's like a glue. But it doesn't stick to it very well. So I did the best I can. I don't want to do this all day. I'm just doing this for you, Chris. I wish I could mail it to you. Anyway, this side has a chimney, so I think this is a little bit different. I have never done this, Chris, but I'm trying my best. I know you wanted this request, but I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, here we go. And I guess you stick it on the side. Well, that was pretty easy. You have the door here, right? So, stuck on the side. Okay. Then you get this thing here, and you put it right there. This is easier than I thought. Then you take the other one with the blocked off windows. Boy, you could trap the little guy in there too, because he can't get out because he's sealed the door. Look at the door sealed. He can't get out. He's stuck in there. He's gonna... I think I put the chimney on the wrong side. The step is right here, but the chimney's on the wrong side. So I gotta switch them. Gosh darn it. Ralph will probably lick all the frosting off his blanket once I return it. So... yeah, Ralph is going to be a happy Yorkie. He's going to have frosting tonight. So now I'm going to put it on the right side. Okay, so I got that completed. That little house, little gingerbread house. There's the back door in the back. Here's the front where the chimney is. So let's see. Okay. Well, wait a minute. How do you put the roof on when the chimney's in the way? It won't go. The chimney's in the way. So I guess we gotta break off the chimney. Oh, okay. Now I can have something to snack on while I eat it. While I build it. Delicious. So, they don't tell you that in the picture to break the chimney off. So why did I switch them in the first place if I was going to break the chimney off? So, here we go. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is how the frosting is so thick. This is outrageous. I can't believe the people who made it. They should have... oh, boy. They should have... it's too thick, man. I'm just going to take it out. This is going to take all day. Chris, why did you put me through this? Oh, boy. This is tougher than I thought. I don't care if I touch it because I'm the only one eating it. And my dogs, too. Gosh darn. Okay, I got the roof halfway made. I get the best I could do, I guess. So I'm gonna put the roof on now. Little gingerbread men are trapped. Sorry, fellas, you're stuck. Oh, the roof won't stay on. The roof won't stay on. What kind of design is this? Oh, there it goes. So I got the roof on. I have no idea how I guess you gotta... oh boy. This is too thick. I can't do anything with it. I'll try. This is stupid. Look how thick that is. I can't do anything. Hold on. I'm going to have to go to the microwave oven and come back and do this right. I'll be back. Just hold on. Okay, so I'm back and I zapped it in the microwave. Let's see if this works better. I think I zapped it too long because it's just pouring out. Well, maybe people will think it's snow or something. I don't know. Ow, this is hot bag, man. I heat it too hot. This is outrageous. Seems like they could have an easier way, maybe a tube or something instead of a bag like this. Oh, I guess I have to put it on the windows. I don't know if I don't want to take the time to put on the... You know what this looks like? It's just like it was a gingerbread house that was in the snowstorm. Well, I'm going to put snow in the front. This is a disaster. This is horrible. I'm sorry, Chris, but I'm trying my best. I've never done this. And I just don't have the patience to be artistic right now. Oh, boy. At least the bag cooled down quite a bit. Oh, boy. So I guess I got to smear this around. Doesn't look anything like the picture. Or does anything look like the picture like when you see in the store? Oh, I know it looks horrible, Chris. I'm sorry, but I tried the best. It's coming along pretty good, though, I guess. Some things are. Apparently, I was supposed to make a round wreath, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on top. Gosh darn it. And they make these bags so hard to open, too. And I got frosting all over the stupid bag. See what I mean? They don't make this stuff easy. I'm really getting frustrated with this thing. I don't know why. What house has this anyway? No one puts candy on their house. Well, then I got these little balls. I guess we could pretend they're like the neighbor's kid and they're playing balls and they leave them on their house or something. I don't know. Chris, you owe me, Chris. You owe me a coffee next time I see you. If I ever do see you, you owe me a coffee big time. Now it's getting all over the floor and everything. Darn it. Oh, I tell you. Anyway, I'm sorry, Chris. This is the best I can do. I just don't want to take the time because it takes too long. It's frustrating and I don't like to get frustrated. So here we go. So there you go, Chris. Oh, I got so wrapped in eating all the candy and goodies. I forgot I was recording. Well, I hope you enjoy the video, Chris. And the Gingerbread House is just for you. And thank you for watching. And I'm glad this ordeal is over. Have a happy new year from John Watt. And make sure you keep the coffee warm for me. To the John Watt Show. Today I'm going to talk about the game Clue. Yeah, I got this game in 1986. My wife bought it and she used to like to play it. It's kind of a stupid game. There's different characters in the game. I'm going to open this up and you can guess what the guy's name. It's a green piece, so he's Mr. Green. Then you got a purple piece here, and you'll never guess what his name is. Professor Plum, because he's purple like a plum. Boy, they're pretty smart for thinking of that. Coding color coding the characters. Then you'll never guess what this guy's name is. Actually, it's a female, but you can't tell it's a female. It's just a plastic piece. But anyway, her name is Mrs. White. Yeah, go figure. Then you got the yellow one here, and that's Colonel Mustard. I think they ripped it off from the guy, the Sky in the Civil War named Colonel Custard, and I think they used mustard instead. But look what color why is it yellow? 'Cause of mustard. And then okay. So now we finally got the blue piece here, and you know who that is? Oh boy, this is Miss Peacock, okay? And I don't know, but I don't see Miss Scarlet in the board. I can't find her in the box, but she's red. And this is Miss Scarlet on the screen here. And they're kind of weird-looking characters, you know. I mean, look at their faces. You got Colonel Mustard right here. You got Professor Plum, Mr. Green, Miss Peacock, Miss Scarlet, and Mrs. White. What? You know, they're all kind of weird looking. I don't think all these people would be in the same place at one time. You might find a one odd person in the bunch, but all 6 of them look pretty odd, like odd characters. Like, how are they even friends? And why would these old people commit murder? You know, they got so much. One's a colonel, one's a professor, and you really think they're gonna kill somebody? And then when you play the game, you roll the dice and you go around the board and you just sit there and you keep going from room to room, the study, the conservatory. Why do they have the weird names for the room? I'll read the names for you. They have the hall. Yeah, that's typical for a house. The lounge. Do you have a room in your house called the lounge? I never heard of that. There is a dining room. There's a kitchen. What about a bar room? Man, it must be a pretty big mansion. You know, I was real wealthy, my wife and I, but we didn't live in the house with all this stuff in it. There's even the library in the Clue game, and there's a study, a billiard room, conservatory, all this stuff in the room. But you know, I don't understand. I don't know why these people are all together. And then what you do is you roll the dice around you go from room to room, and you're there for like probably an hour and a half. You know, and you got all these clues. You ask the other players, hey, I think you got the other players. You go, hey, I think Colonel Mustard did it with a knife in the hall. And look at the weapons involved in this murder game. See all these stupid weapons? They're not gonna. You have a knife, you have a candlestick, a revolver, a rope, a lead pipe, and a wrench. What are these articles doing inside this heavy-duty mansion? Oh, it's just kind of a dorky game. Then you got these little stupid cards that you mark off. You ask the other fellas in the game. Wouldn't it be easier? Let me show you. Oh boy, where's the... Oh, here it is. Wouldn't it be easier? You're playing the game, and you're showing each other the cards, and the confidential cards are right here in this little packet on the board. Wouldn't it be easier, instead of rolling the dice and wasting your time playing a stupid game? I'll show you how I can solve the crime. Right here. You just go in the middle and pull out the cards, and you know who did it and why they did it. So, anyway, that's my review on Clue. It's kind of a lame game. I think I'm going to take it to the thrift store and get rid of it, because it's not fun anymore. I mean, it might have been fun in the 70s when there was nothing else to do but watch TV and you know, go outside and, you know, have fun outside. But now they got video games that are more entertaining than this stupid game. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend this game. This is kind of a waste of time with weird-looking people. Well, thanks for watching my video. If you want some more game reviews, I can do that. And if you haven't, you know, subscribe over here and I'll get things going. All right, goodbye.